So I went through IVF because I'm in a same-sex partnership. So there's really no other choice for me, personally. But yeah, the whole process in itself is quite intricate, quite heartbreaking, but also obviously at the end it's very rewarding.
And you said it was also a bit of a heartbreaking experience.
Yeah.
Tell me a bit more about
I think just because of what sort of IVF and IUA entails, there's a lot to it. It's very intricate in regards to time frames, sort of wake up, eat, sleep, breathe, repeat IUI and IVF. So your whole life ends up sort of centering around this one adventure. Everything else gets put on a back burner.
And of course, all of this is to have a child, and that urge and that feeling can be very strong as well. So those hopes also come into play, and the worry that it might not work.
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I mean, everyone has their own wants and desires, but for me personally, I wanted a child since teenage years. So yeah, the desperation part of it can also cause your own anxieties, and along the way. So yeah, that's hard as well.
And Snow, her father, what happened there?
So no, I was doing this solo. So with obviously the help of the clinic, I applied for a donor. That's quite an interesting and fun part of it as well, because when you're choosing the specifications of your donor, you're like, oh, what do I choose? And it's quite in detail as well. You can choose obviously the basics, the hair colour, the eye colour, and then it comes down to their body structure. That was a fun part of the process.
And the end result was your daughter Snow.
Yeah, and she's a beautiful, just over 2-year-old now, and I will most probably tell her the whole story when she's a little bit older and can understand everything. But yeah, fantastic experience, obviously in my situation.